Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious and this is my book haul. These are books that your favorite and my favorite booktubers made me buy, and I'm not mad at it. I'm ready to jump into these books and see where they take me. New worlds, new destinations, new people. I'm ready. The first book that I picked up is Jade City by Fonda Lee. This is a sort of mafia inspired book where two families that have the control of the trade of jade, which is used to manipulate people's abilities and improve their abilities. These two families have it under control, but then a synthetic compound is released within the public that sort of competes with this and gives the abilities to any person. Come into the fore, which creates tensions within these families, within these communities, and within this book. So this is giving me a lot of Mistborn vibes because there are elements that improve people's abilities. However, it has been said to be sort of mafia inspired. I'm really excited for that, and I'm ready to jump in and find out more about it because I feel like there's very little that I actually know about it. Yeah, so Jade City by Fonda Lee, and I hope to pick this up sooner as well. Yeah. The next book that I picked up, now this has been like all over the internet, and that is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. This is a military training book where a young girl named Rin joins a military training facility where she is treated poorly because of the color of her skin and the fact that she is a peasant, so her social standing. And yeah, she comes into her own within this military world or military school and gains the ability to use a certain power. But then we are thrust into a war. This is what I know. It's very little. I haven't really heard much more about that. I just know that it is very emotional and a lot of people really enjoy this book. I want to join the gang. I want to be part of the gang. So The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. The next book that I picked up was 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. I am trying to get into all the N.K. Jemisin, this is just like the receipt, all the N.K. Jemisin books that I can. I read, I think in May or April, I read the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, and I'm trying to get through that Broken Earth trilogy. I also bought book 1 in the Inheritance trilogy, which is about a young girl whose mother had abdicated the throne, hence the kingdom, which is the Sky City where her mother comes from, sort of shunned her and shunned her daughter as well. And during a regular trip to Sky, she's then informed that she is now in line to be the heir of this city. But she has to compete against her cousins, I believe, and this is not just competing for the throne, it is also competing to stay alive. There are gods in this, there's political machinations. I'm really excited. I love political intrigue in novels, especially fantasy ones, and how people sort of maneuver themselves within it. I really love that, and I'm excited to get into another N.K. Jemisin book. The next book that I picked up is The Shadow of What Was Lost by James Islington. This is book 1 in the Lycanius trilogy. I have read this before. I think I read like 50% of it in the library. I got the library book, and I didn't finish it. I DNF'd it for some reason. I want to pick it up again because I think this is going to be up my alley. I did enjoy it. I was like 30% into it and I was enjoying it, you know. I don't know why I stopped actually. Mystery of the universe. Anyway, so this follows a guy who, he is the chosen one, I'm assuming, and in this world you have or bestowed upon abilities or come into your abilities and train, and it sort of puts you in a social standing in this world. However, I think he's almost 17 and he still hasn't manifested any abilities, and if you don't manifest abilities by the time a special test is put about you, you will be sort of thrown out and be an outcast and be sort of like the selections number 8s that they are treated poorly and just the lowest rank in society. And his test is pushed forward. He runs away to try and protect himself and to stay alive, and his friends follow, and the journey begins there. That's all I know about it so far. I know a lot of people really enjoy and think very highly of this book and the entire series. I want to join that gang. Yeah. The next book that I picked up, I haven't really been reading a lot of manga recently, and I want to correct that. And the next book that I picked up was The God's Lie. This is a standalone manga. It is about a young boy. I've forgotten what's his name. He meets Rin. I remember she's Rin, and she's keeping a secret of some sort. I think it's it is a coming of age book, where they need to help one another. And yeah, that's all I know. I know very little about this. All I know is she has a secret, and he either stumbles upon it and helps her with it. Yeah, I'm ready to get back into manga, and maybe a standalone manga is what I need. The artwork is really beautiful. It's like, yeah, I love it. I love it. The God's Lie, single volume. So that is the books that I hauled recently. Yeah. How do you... Okay, thumbnail. Or should it be this way? Wow. Thumbnail. Booktubers made me do it. And I'm not mad. I'm really excited to jumping into these books. My reading has been invigorated. As you know, the world has been going crazy, and it's been really difficult to sort of sit and bog down and read, at least for me. But yeah, I'm trying to get into it. I know these are a lot of series, and I'm really pathetic at finishing series, so I'm hoping that will change. So yeah, that's it. So that's it for my book haul. It was a pleasure having you today. I hope to see you again. Bye.